Hi guys, what's up? Welcome back. How you doing? You good? My name is Nana or Renata, whatever you want to call me. You feel me? Today I'm gonna be talking to you guys about my March favorites. My current favorite. Yeah, I have a couple of products, so let's just talk about it. Okay? Let's get into it. Alrighty guys, so the first product that I'm gonna talk about is this Photo Finish Foundation Primer by SMASHBOX. I've used this in a couple of videos, and to be honest, when I first got it, I wasn't like a huge fan of it. Like, it didn't really wow me. Like, it's kind of like, yeah, it's alright, it's not bad. But I've been using it pretty much every single day, and I really enjoy it. Like, I feel like it really just fills in my pores, but it's not drying or anything like that, and I just really like it as a foundation primer. So yeah, the next product that I'm going to talk about is this foundation by L'Oreal. This is the Infallible Pro Glow foundation. I talk about this in a review that I did, and since then I haven't used another foundation. I was a little bit skeptical about it because when I started using it more and more, I felt like my skin got oily, and like I didn't like that, of course. So I just kind of played around with it a little bit, and what I've been doing is just really making sure to powder those areas that get oilier throughout the day or whatnot. So like my T-zone, I really make sure to set it with some type of translucent powder. I don't really like to apply like a powder foundation on top of my foundation, like liquid foundation. So I usually use a translucent powder, which I will mention to you guys in a sec. But this foundation is so good. It's very lightweight, feels lightweight on the skin. This is what I'm wearing right now, and probably what I'm gonna wear for, I don't know, till I die. If another foundation pops up that's better than this, then maybe I won't use this, but for right now, this is like .bomb.com. My foundation shade is 207 Sand Beige. Next, I have a bunch of shit here, and I'm just like, I don't know what to talk about next, you know? I'm just gonna talk about this palette by Naked Cosmetics. This, I got in my March BoxyCharm, and since then, like, I don't know, there's no words to describe this palette. It's insane how pigmented and buttery and everything these eyeshadows are. I've used them a couple times. I actually have the green shadow on my eyelid today, just because I wanted to play with it. Honestly, when I first saw this, the colors kind of like, I don't know, I was like, okay, but like, what am I supposed to do with those colors, type of thing. But once I started playing around, I first started playing around with the orange, and then I moved on to the other colors, and I just been really liking them. And I think for the quality of them, there's just like no going back. I'm probably gonna keep using these colors just because they're so, I feel like they're so versatile and anybody can wear them. Like, you can wear them, I can wear them, like anybody, you know? Next, I have a palette, which you guys are probably, if you guys have been watching my videos, you guys are probably tired of seeing this little thing, but I'm obsessed with this palette. Since I got it and I did that video on it, I've just been using it. I use pretty much everything on here. Like, my highlight today is this, my contour shade is this contour shade. I don't really use the bronzer. I think this is the most untouched thing from here. Also these two colors I don't really fuck with. Sometimes the lip colors I'll use them, but not really, and the blushes, I mean, I really do enjoy them. But the best part of this entire palette, I think, is just the eyeshadows. Like I said in my video, there's just so many colors to choose from. You have neutrals, you have browns, you have your nudes, you have your like orange, reddish colors that I've been using a lot. And I mean, you can tell that I've digged into here. Like, this is the only palette I've been using, and it has a mirror, which is the bomb. Yeah, I'm fucking obsessed with this palette. If you haven't checked it out, like, I don't know what you're doing with your life. I really don't. You need to check it out for yourself, because it's just good. It's that good, okay? Alrighty, next I have a brush, which I also got in my March BoxyCharm. To be quite honest with you guys, at first I wasn't really a fan of this like fan brush, but I've been using it so much lately and I really like it. I use it for so much shit. Like sometimes I use this for blush. I'll just pack it onto like this really like fluffy type of area of the brush, and I'll just kind of dust it on the cheeks just for a light low-key type of blush type of look. I use this for contouring as well. Like it's a very easy to contour your cheekbones with it, your jawline, kind of pretty much anywhere you want to contour. This is the bomb. And even highlight. I don't use it for highlight that much because I feel like it gives me more of a natural, like a really low-key type of highlight. And I mean
I'm not really into that right now, no?
But you can use it as a highlight brush as well. But I just feel like it's so versatile, like you can use it for so many different things. And I mean, the quality of it is just so good. And this is like Crown brush, by the way. I don't know if I said it. But yeah, this is the SSO23 Jumbo Kabuki Pen Brush. Next, I have this Eye Art by Revlon, which I actually mentioned this so many times, but it was mainly for this cream shadow. Now the cream shadow is really good. The color of it is beautiful. I cannot get like enough of this eyeshadow color, but what I've been using so much lately is the glitter. I've actually talked about in like a recent video how I use this glitter form liquid, because the first few times when I used it, I used the applicator to apply it with, and it was a very thick, like it was just not, it didn't look good. Like at first it would look nice and glittery like how it looks on my hand right now, but then as it dried out, it would look like I just put glue and glitter on my lid and it would start to crackle and all that shit. So what I've been doing lately is I just take my finger, I pat pretty much most of the excess liquid, I just take the glitter and then I'll pat it on my lid, and that's what I've been doing lately, and I love it. I feel like even though it is more of a, it seems on here that it's a little bit more of a peachy type of color, but I feel like because it has so many different reflex, like when you apply it on, for example, on this green eyeshadow, it looks so different that if I applied it on top of like a red eyeshadow, and I love that. So yeah, I really been liking this. This is it's called the Eye Art Lid Line Lash Shadow. That's what it's called, I think. I don't know, I'll link it down below. Alright, next I have this blush which I just got recently when somebody came over and we went shopping for a couple of different products, and I got this blush by Essence. This reminds me a lot of that blush that came out from a really like expensive ass brand. I can't even remember from the top of my head which one it was, but it's basically like an ombre type of thing. It has like an orange and then a pinky, and you guys can see you have both colors kind of like all smashed into one, and it's just kind of like an ombre. It really got my attention when I saw it on the pan because I don't have any orange blushes. So when I saw it, I was like, orange blush. So I got it, and I'm obsessed with it. This is basically the only blush that I've been wearing if I'm wearing blush. I've told you guys many times I'm not really like a huge blush fan. It has to be like once in a while thing, like if I feel like putting blush on my cheeks, then yeah, I'll put it on. But this has definitely changed kind of like my blush game because I've been using it a lot. I mainly focus myself on the orangey side. I don't really like to go on the pink side because it's quite pigmented. This is a quite pigmented blush, but it's really nice, really buttery. And once you blend the two of them, I feel like they look super nice. Like I really like the formula. It lasts really long on your cheekbones, like I mean on your cheeks, and it doesn't look like powdery or anything. And this brand is super affordable, so definitely if you haven't checked these blushes by Essence, don't sleep on them. Do not sleep on them, okay? And this is in the color 10 Heat Wave. I have a product by e.l.f. which it kind of blew my mind when I first got it. I got it that same day that I used that I got that Essence blush, and when I saw the display and I saw the name, I was like, that sounds familiar. Now I've seen a lot of YouTubers using the e.l.f. HD like setting powder, which is like the actual loose powder, but this is a pressed powder and it looks like this. Now when I saw this and I touched it, it literally brought me back to like almost a year ago. I had the Makeup Forever HD loose powder and it literally feels the exact same, and it's, I swear to God, it's like the same shit, except this is a pressed powder. But even when you go to Sephora and you feel the HD set, like the pressed powder, it feels the exact same. I really like the packaging, it's really nice. It has a mirror. It even has a sponge, which I haven't used, but when you have that, you know, if you want to use it. It has a mirror. The powder is super nice. It's super buttery, like, and when you blend it into your skin, it doesn't feel like you have that powder on there. I've been using this a lot to set underneath the eyes, like under right here, even all over the face, and you don't get like that powdery type of look. So this, I would even say that it's a dupe for the Makeup Forever HD powder. Like definitely a dupe, and I mean, this is super affordable. I don't remember how much it was, but way more affordable than the HD makeup setting powder by Makeup Forever. Thank you. Alrighty, next I have a mascara that I also got on that day, and it was actually crazy because whenever I go into like mascara shopping, I always find that I don't find a mascara that I like or that works for me. It's always mostly a disappointment that I just end up giving to somebody. Like I'll end up giving it to my mom or to somebody because they just don't work for me. But this mascara, this is the Maybelline Colossal Big Shot. I've seen this mascara floating around on YouTube a lot, and that's exactly why I gave it a go, and it didn't disappoint me. It's such a good formula. It is a waterproof formula. Like I said, I can't not use not waterproof formulas because my lashes are not naturally curled, so I have to use a waterproof formula, but it's so good. It literally gives your lashes really nice length, not a lot of volume, but it does give you a little bit of volume, but it gives you a lot of length, and that's what I like. It doesn't clump up your lashes or anything like that, and you could go with like 10 layers and it won't clump them. It lasts really long, it doesn't flake, it doesn't irritate my eyes or anything like that. It's just a really good formula, and I think it's replaced my L'Oreal Miss Manga because since I got that mascara, I haven't used that one. So that's a big fucking deal for me, okay? And I really like the packaging of that as well, and the, hold up, I really like the one, so I'll show you guys real quick. Just looks like that. I really like it. I think it's super bomb. Alright, next I got a couple of brushes. This one by Morphe, this is the M218. Got it recently, and this is like such a good brush. It blends your eyeshadow so nicely, and it's so fluffy, like you guys can see right here, that it really blends the product in such a nice way without you having to like blend away for hours. And yeah, I just really like it. These two lip colors I also got in my BoxyCharm, and these are the only colors that I've been using on my lips if I'm going for like a really dark or dramatic type of lip. This is what I've been using. This is by the brand Real Her. Now, to be honest guys, I don't have any products by this brand other than these two, but these two are just awesome. The lip liner, well, I mean, you guys can tell that I've been loving it because it's not even like I have to sharpen it. But the liquid lipstick, oh my god guys, it's super pigmented. You guys can see right there. It's super matte, it's super lightweight on the lips. Literally, it doesn't feel like you're wearing anything on your lips. It lasts super long. It doesn't feel sticky or anything like that. If you do eat or drink, it will not fade away completely. But it's really weird because I find that sometimes with certain foods, like it does fade away quickly, but with certain other foods, like it literally stays put all day, and I'm just like, what? Yeah, it's a very long lasting liquid lipstick. It doesn't feel heavy, it doesn't dry out your lips, even though it's a really matte, because like this is matte. But yeah, I've been really liking it, and whenever I'm going for I want a dramatic type of lip, this is what I've been picking up, and I've been loving it. This is in the shade Lady Love, by the way, guys. So yeah, check them out if you haven't seen them. Alrighty, this is another brush, which I don't even know where I got this from. I honestly don't remember. This is what I use to apply my highlight with. As I said, that crown brush does apply highlight really nicely, but I feel like it applies it more on the on low-key, like a natural type of side of things. But this, it really packs on that like highlight. I feel like because it's so tiny, and kind of like it doesn't have too many bristles, but it's kind of dense at the same time. It really just kind of applies it on those areas, and this is the only highlight brush I use. Like, this is my go-to highlighting brush, and I feel like it just applies it. A couple more products and then I'll shut the hell up, promise. This is the Laura Mercier powder. I'm pretty sure you've heard about this powder already, and I'm probably late to even talk about it, but I had this powder for such a long time now, and when I first got it, I didn't like it. I thought it was shit. I thought it was just like everybody who was talking about it, I was just like, yo, you're fucking crazy. How can you like this shit? I don't know what changed. I don't know. I really don't know. Like, I don't know, but I've been really liking it. I've actually, like, I feel like I've been using more powder, like, underneath the eyes to bake and stuff, and I like it more than I did before. Like, before I would apply a little bit of powder, and I felt like it just looked cakey, and it felt heavy, and it looked disgusting. Like, I honestly did not fuck with this thing at all. But now, I literally bake every single time that I'm doing my makeup with this powder, and I just love it. I love the way it looks. It really just smooths out your under eye area, and it makes you look like brighter underneath there, you know? Yeah, I don't know what changed. I don't know if it's like just Laura wasn't cooperating with me when I first got her. She was like, nah, bitch, you know? But I've been really liking it. Really liking it. I have this moisturizer. I want to talk about a couple skincare products because I feel like it's important to talk about makeup products, but as well, it's important to talk about certain skincare products. Feel me? Because if you don't have good skincare, your makeup is probably gonna be looking shitty. I have this Age Fighting Moisturizer by Mary Kay. I've had this for such a long time, and I still have, like, I'm pretty much done with it, but I've been using it so much lately, and I just feel like this moisturizer really like moisturizes your face, but it doesn't feel oily, and it sinks into your skin super quickly. This is usually what I'll use before makeup application because, like I said, it just sinks into your skin and it doesn't feel heavy or anything like that, and it doesn't disturb my makeup. I feel like once I apply it, I let it sit for like a minute, maybe not even like a minute, and after that I can go in with my foundation or primer and it'll be good to go. Like, I won't have to deal with, you know, having like an oily type of finish or anything like that. So yeah, I've been really liking this, and I feel like it just really moisturizes my face in a legit way, not in a just applying oil on your face, you know? I also have this anti-aging eye cream by Origins. It just looks like this. I've been using this for quite some time now. I would say it's been couple months, and I usually use it during the nighttime and sometimes in the daytime, like when I wake up and I feel like my under eye is kind of looking kind of like, you know, bad, like it needs some help, then I'll go in and apply this, and I really like it. As you guys can see, I've used quite a bit. It's kind of like halfway done, but I feel like it really just moisturizes that under eye area. Same thing, it is a little more on the thicker side because it is an eye cream, but it's not too heavy. Like I said, I can go in with this before makeup application and it still works. So yeah, I've been really liking this. If you guys are looking for like an eye cream or something, if you have like really dry under eyes, definitely try that one. This Nude Lip by Maybelline, which I've had this for quite some time now actually, and I didn't really reach out for it like a couple months when I first got it, but now I reach out for it so much. This is in the shade Daringly Nude, which I've mentioned in so many videos now, I feel. But I love the way it smells. It smells so good. And the formula of it is just so good. It feels really nice and like buttery on your lips. And I really like it. I think this is one of my favorite formulas in the drugstore, like makeup brand by Maybelline. I think they make the best of the best. And then lastly, I wanted to talk about this perfume because it's definitely been a favorite. I've had this for a couple months. My boyfriend actually got it for me and it smells delicious. It smells so good. If you guys are into like sweet, like sexy, like, I don't even know how to describe it. I suck at explaining things, like describing things. But if you guys are into like sweet and sexy type of scents, you guys would definitely like this. I feel like this shit lasts so long on my body, and I personally love smelling good anytime. I mean, I hope you do too. But I just like to spray that like on my neck, on my body, and then the smell just kind of lingers with me throughout the day, and I really like that. I feel like some perfumes don't do that, and this one just, it does it for me, you know? And the packaging is so cute. Like, look at this. Look at this. I love this color. This is my favorite color, purple. And the hearts and the little like crown, like, look at this. Look at this. So cute. Alrighty guys, I think I'm finally done talking about products. If I forget anything, I'll link it down below, but I think I got everything. I think so. Anyways guys, let me know down below what your favorite products have been for this month, or just, you know, current favorites that you've tried out and you were like, damn girl. I feel like this month I tried out quite a few, and I can definitely like tell you guys which I've been loving and which I don't. But luckily, pretty much all the products that I got, I've been really loving them, so it's a good thing. It's a good thing. So yeah, let me know down below. Subscribe to my channel if you haven't already, and also hit that notification bell, okay? So you can be notified when I'm uploading a video and when it's up there, okay? Yeah, I don't have anything to say. I just need to shut the hell up now because I feel like I've been talking for so long. Alrighty guys, thank you guys so much for watching. Thank you for dealing with me, and I'll see you guys in the next one. Bye!